Okay, so I'm gonna have to start filming this way because it takes forever. What you think? Because I'm gonna have to start this episode. It is it's gonna be the middle of this final season because I'm taking a break for a moment. Okay. Forward. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Real Talk. It is season 5, the final season, episode 6. Me, Uncle Lanurias. Here we are. I'm in my room right now, and I'm just gonna start filming this one on camera because, I mean, what better way to end 2025 right now? So, today, well, I'm just gonna, instead of just having the film like this one on the usual computer, because I usually done this thing on the computer, I'm still have to film here just for the content and stuff. So, what's happening now? What's going on, Michael? Why are you filming this one on the phone? Well, it's because it is, well, because I want to wrap up this mid-season. I don't wrap up because it's the final episode of the year, because I have 6 more episodes left, and I'm gonna save those to next year. Okay? I told you this one as promised that there will be 6 episodes for here. Yeah. It's going to be 6 episodes right here for this episode, and then for this year, and then the other 6 is last year, not for next year, because those will be the final 6 episodes of Case of Real Talk. After that, that's it. That's a wrap. That would be the end of that series. And also, I'm decided that because I really wanna, but I decided I'm gonna have to, not gonna cancel it, but I'm gonna put that one to an indefinite hiatus because I have not made so because it's all around, but it's an indefinite hiatus. So that means I won't be doing some episodes of Cases Crimes for a while. That's my little announcement for you and for what's going on right now. Also, because I'm about to start filming this. I'm about to end this one. I really had to do this thing for 30 minutes quick, so it's gonna be non-stop. So no idea what's gonna happen. Also, I will be filming a very special going somewhere. Because you think that I'm gonna end my 10 episodes of going somewhere? You think I'm gonna end that one? No, you think I'm gonna end that little series, the segment within the segment? Not yet. Not yet. Because there's one more. There's one more. And I want to end that whole series with just one more. Okay? And guess what? Guess what today is going to be? Well, if you know the history of my editor and all the vlogs that I've done, let's just say it is the most frequent state that I have vlogged over the years, over the past 10 years. We'll talk about that little 10 years in a second. But yeah, the very special episode of going somewhere is gonna be the most frequent thing because it's gonna be happening for both Christmas and New Year's. So gotta stay tuned for that. And you got a lot of great stuff, and I don't know why I'm holding the camera this way, but that's just how it is. So yeah, it is probably the most frequent state. So, and if you want a bigger hint, I'm wearing a shirt right now that says it. Oh, there's a shirt and it's underneath. Okay. You're probably gonna see it like a mirror, but if you can read it backwards, then you know this city, it says Clearwater Beach. But this is not where we're going, unfortunately. This is a few miles away. So, yeah. So I'm gonna be start filming tomorrow, and it's gonna be a blast. So I have no idea what it's going to be, and let's keep my everything under the wraps, and I will tell you what was happening. But for now, I'm stuck here doing this episode with you guys before I'm gonna be off because we'll be leaving here tomorrow morning. So by the time I finish recording this one, it's gonna be uploaded both on Spotify and YouTube. So you'll get to hear me blabbling about some certain things. So yeah, that's gonna be that aside. And also, all this right here, we finally have a new place right now, but it's gonna be the same area. It's gonna be here, and I don't know what will be the setup for the new unit here in this new room. Yeah, and well, it's gonna be a new unit. It's gonna be like, because these are gonna be moved here. So by the time the next episode 7 comes through, episode 7, you will find out the setup. I'm gonna show you the setup, but that would save for the next episode. Okay, save that one for the next one. Anyways, that is all I had about little portions about what I'm doing, and everything's going on because it's going to change very soon. Because next year we will start off very strong. Just keep this whole thing going, and yeah, hopefully see what happens. It's gonna be like in 2026, because we're wrapping up 2025 right now, and we're about to end in 2026 soon. So that's just all I had now. That's all the information I need. 2025 was like one of the wildest years I ever done. I'm like 25, about to turn 26. It changed. Things have already changed right now, and it's man, it was wild this year. It's one of the greatest achievements that I have in my life, and it definitely changes me. So many things. A lot of things changed. I'm guaranteeing you right now that this is going to be insane. Okay? It is the most insane thing ever, and I'm very, very grateful. And it's also the first time that I'm gonna we'll have 10 minutes. So for this episode, I'm gonna do something a little different than any other episodes. As always, you're always gonna have like one continuous shot, one continuous video here. What if I told you I'm gonna give three 10-minute consecutive 3-minute on three continuous shots. So 3 continuous videos. Like about 10 minutes or so. I'll still keep going, so this will be my first recording, and then the next time I'm gonna take a break a little bit, and then I'll come back here, take another 10 minutes, and then come back again, take a break, come back here, take another 10 minutes. Okay? That's my deal here. Here, that is going to be the deal. Okay? This is going to be the deal on what's going to happen for this episode, because I have been doing one continuous shot, one continuous video for the entire, except for the intro, because I can only edit in the intro, and then the rest of the episode, it's gonna be one continuous shot. It's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. Never gonna stop at all. That's how it is. I think most movies right now it's going to be. They have done like one continuous shot. It's gonna happen to here in real talk. Let me search here because I'm real searching right now. So one continuous shot. I mean, if you take the example for the movie continuous shot, so it's a one take wonker. It is captured a scene or movie in a single unbroken camera recording. They realize it in the mission by following in real time without the cuts. Yeah, every single video is nonstop. If you take the example of Adolescent, look, there's a movie titled Adolescence. There's a Netflix movie called Adolescence. Okay. It is a 4 episodes. Is filmed in a single uninterrupted continuous shot. Okay. Every single thing here, it's one continuous shot. It is nonstop. So, if you want to explain to you about what it is, about what it is. Adolescence is basically about a view. I'm gonna check what it is about, but it's a TV series, and it's a 4 episode series, and it's a one continuous shot. Okay, all this is done in one continuous take, just like all my episodes on Real Talk is one non-continuous episode. Just take, no cuts, nothing. I don't have to edit anything like that. If you want to take this example called Adolescence. So it's basically a 13-year-old boy named Jamie Miller. I'm done watching this episode, but if I ever have a chance to, I might have to watch this one. It's a very limited series. It's 4 episodes too. So just so you know, it is about a 13-year-old kid who was arrested for red rum of a girl in his school, probably in elementary or middle school, either middle school and elementary school. That's the whole concept. Remember, each of the episodes, there are 4 episodes of this. Okay, there are 4 episodes. Everything is done in one take. Okay, every single episode, all that's done in one take. There are no cuts whatsoever. It's all there. That's just the season 1 itself. But as according to them, it is in the talks of having the second season. Well, I might plan on watching it. I'll have planning to watch this one called. I'll have somebody or someone or probably myself want to watch Adolescence, because everything is done in one whole take. It's a British show, by the way. It's a British television show. Yeah, 4 episodes. I'm just gonna have to watch that little. I'm gonna have to watch a preview and see if I actually like it. But yeah, the whole concept for that one is basically see how everything unfolds, where this 13-year-old kid leads to arrest for for unaliving a girl in a school. Everything will be unfolded in one continuous shot, one continuous take. Okay, I feel like this is 10 minutes now. Yeah, I think so. I think this feels like over 10 minutes right now, so I'm gonna cut this part out and I'll come back another 10 minutes, okay? So hold that thought. Hold that low thought. anyone's watching right now, anyone's trying to watch right now with I didn't make this one. We take it out and it's a Chinese food. Yeah, we ordered with this afternoon, and this is what it's basically. Oops, let's see the camera there. It's basically all the meats from land, air, sea. Yeah, from land, from air to sea, and some veggies combined. That's Happy Valley meal. Very cheap too. It was so weird when I had to film something while I'm still eating. Because, come on. It's too obvious. It ain't very obvious right here when it comes to things like this. That we take out some Chinese food or something. But that's how it is. Very comfort. I feel like this is too weird when just me filming, just posting the camera, filming some stuff. This is not a mukbang. It's not a mukbang. I wish I could make a mukbang episode of Real Talk, but there's only 6 episodes left, so I might be running out of it. But I might do it on my YouTube channel very soon. But I don't have that planned yet, so there may be mukbangs here and there, but not now. That's just all you get. If you don't wanna, or just in case, if you really wanna order something, like a Happy Family meal, you can definitely wanna buy this one. Any Chinese food, if they're available. Sometimes, some other restaurants, they don't have Happy Family at all. So, if you wanna try it. I think this right here, this Happy Family, probably one of the best ones you can find at any other Chinese restaurant you can get. Yeah. Good. It's very, very delightful. I think this is very weird when I'm doing like food stuff, just me eating things. That's weird. Now that I thought about it, because yes, a mukbang is one of the things that I have never ever done, but it's quite phenomenal. Very popular thing here in Korea when it comes to, and you get whatever's the food, you just basically set up a camera, whatever cameras that you're setting up, and you have all the food just laying right down there on the table, and let's get working. And then you're probably just watching, just sitting, eating food, and just chew. It's, some people say it's very annoying when someone just basically watching someone just eating the food and just basically chewing thing, and just chew and chew. Some people say they don't like it. They actually, well, some people say they don't, and some people say they like it. They usually done this one like on Twitch too, or any other live stream services that you can do, and they can make money too for just the mukbang. Well, not just mukbang, they also have some live blogs that is like it's live streaming too. So you'll get like vlog that is definitely live streaming too. You'll get a lot of that certain stuff too. Mukbangs is very very specific niche content that you're probably gonna get. But another fascinating thing that I should watch was basically slots. Well, watching people watching, well, us viewers watching someone played slots. They usually upload them every single day. Sometimes they may have some live streams. If you want to recommend the slot machine or someone plays slots in anywhere, because they are from anywhere, you can watch Vegas Matt, you can watch Angie Slots, you can watch Lady Luck, she's good too, or you can watch Christopher Bryan, definitely one of my favorite slot YouTubers out there. There may be some guests. Oh, he also done like poll group, done a group poll for the ones who are and or subscribe to some of the Patreon or something like that. That is just the concept. I know mukbang is definitely my thing, but another thing that I also says is the slots. Is my family. It's not religiously, but every other day, sometimes every night, they play slots. Like no, someone people watching slots and win some money. Because you know, experience that it's like to have being a YouTuber and just watching them play. But some casinos here, you don't want yourself to, unless you're those people, then you are permissioned to film a camera or something like that. For me, unlike me, I don't do watching myself playing some slots, and I don't want that because I want to keep it away, because I don't want my YouTube channel to just be a slot thing. I just want to keep it in general. And one of the crazy things about family is that I don't like shrimps. Not allergic to it, I don't hate it. Okay, hi, back in the room again. This particular subreddit that I really want to share with you guys. Okay, so this is a weird sub that I found. Not really weird, but it's called r/FoundPaper. So, a found paper is basically photographs of found pieces of paper with writing on them, photographs or discarded cutouts, basically the forgotten artifacts of everyday life. Sharing the paper that you found on the ground, like some bushes, between cans to the store, for example, and you do not know who wrote it. Love letters, doodles, interesting to do, or grocery list, notes from the past. Share some discoveries, and we'll see what's happening. So this is basically all the paper, and you can see whatever they have found, some of the artifacts they have found. Okay, just like this one, for example. This one found a roll of photograph on a beach. And it's still intact, and it's a woman in a wedding dress. So it says the paper was rolled up like it should come from a bottle, and I wasn't expected to be a photo. I found it on a secluded rocky beach in Puget Sound. Tide height was around 7 feet, and when I found it, it had to be up to 10 feet that morning. There was also light rain and heavy wind causing spray onto the shore. I had to dry it out, which caused the wrinkles. So, yeah, this is probably her. Yeah, probably zooming around this, and there's like a bouquet. So someone gave him this little closure. I think so. I think it is. Alright, here's another one, and then please come tell us whatever's hit. It says, if I didn't, my dad said we will kill, we would them. Please love them or something like that. Yeah, it says I had no choice but to love them. You gotta love those three kittens. There's a comment says, leaving them when you found a box saying the kittens are safe, so that the kid knows. Thank you for being compassionate. Oh, this is from few revisions, and found in this OP. So that but the parks department was with their mowing, etc. Just throwing it on the way to get out of the way. It's crazy. And there's another comment that says, I had a guy in the prison therapy group said that his dad threw his puppy in front of the moving car to teach kid to not run into the street. The sadness is all too overwhelming. It's a sad reality that only 3 kittens in this one. I don't like it. Alright, this one. This is a little interesting here. It says molecule 01, 02, iso super E. That's the molecule 1. And then ambroxan, which is O2. That's 2 molecules. Layered over each other, often with preferred cologne. Okay? This is in the comments. This is the caption that says, why would you layer and wear it with cologne? And the comments, more interesting. They're unique cologne / perfume. If, like, this is the formula how someone layered their cologne for their unique scent. Yeah, those names of perfumes were completely lost on me. They were expecting something more scientific. They sell what some people call a primer, which mostly ISOE super, which was hence that's the first molecule. It's supposed to help your fragrance last longer. Okay. There's also a perfume company called Eccentric Molecule that names a fragrances like that. My guess is that they wrote this when they asked about what some friend was wearing. Yeah, there's a lot of big appreciations of it. Alright. I think it's a hardware source, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Okay, let's look at that picture. So, according to this one, it says 3-inch 45, 5 of them, 3-inch ST with 5 of them, 3-inch WYE with 4, and then 3x2 WYE, that's 10, and then 3 times 2, 3 by 1.5 of WYE, which is 2, 2-inch of trap, which is 3, 1/2 ST of 45, which is 10, 1.5 of 45, which is 10, 2-inch 45, which is 7 or 8, and then 2-inch ST45, which is 5, and then 3-inch coupling, 5. Wondering what these ones are for. Let's look at it. Definitely some sort of tubing, whether it's electrical conduit or plumbing, I'm not sure. Could be. This is just a list of things for some sort of electrical stuff in a house. Interesting. Okay, next ones to look at. Oh, okay. This is what they actually found. Let's look at, I can't say it, but this is this is from a grocery store, whatever this grocery store is going to be. But this note says, please don't let radical right-wingers turn the news into a fascist nation. We will regret it and we cannot fix it. How did it come? And this is from the text. It says, am I the chosen one? It says, oh wow. Yep, that's literally what it says. Looks like a handwriting of a senior person. I think so it is. We should all place notes like this in random places. However, may be less infected in my blue bubble. Yeah, sure. The age to rebel. Okay. Oh, let's. Hopefully, I don't go into politics and stuff. But this is maybe issue at hand. Okay, this is the dollar bill that says, "You're the chosen one," and then the duck face. That's a haha stuff right there. And then this particular book right here, called Maze Quest by Laura Horton. It's a thrilling puzzle story with 20 interactive mazes. And then this is what they're reviewing. It says this book is fire. This book has aura, but this book is cringe. Truly B. Wow, you're getting into some lingo here. I started this book with mazes and seek and finds for my daughter. I thought she enjoyed it. Looks like previous kid did not. It says, so true, much alive, fire and aura, but cringe. Okay. Poor kid was probably handed the phone at the age of 2 days. I guess so. Or the social media and stuff, isn't it? Okay. Somewhere in this box of... I kind of want to... I'm not sure if I could definitely... This one, but it says... Words left unsaid, deeds left undone. The bitterest words said over a... I can't say... Over the grave are... undone. That's what it says. It's by Naviate Beecher Stowe, or some sort of a name. And then this is the with some sort of a leaflet, and then this is a containing a how am I supposed to look at this? This is so blurred. How am I supposed to know? For anyone who doesn't know, if you're listening to this podcast, they wrote something here, and then it's some sort of a ointment for your bottom part. This is stacks like a VHS tapes, if you don't know. Worst words. It says the bitterest words said over the grave are... I think this says undone, but it says... this particular name... worst pharmaceutical marketing campaign ever. Yeah. If it's a ad for a... some ointment... I'm just gonna say ointment loosely. But that's how it is. Yeah, that's just what that one. If you guys have not known what is, if you're listening to this podcast, I'm just explaining also to you what it is. I'm describing it and it says what it is. Okay, here's another one for you. Found this card in the Book of Goodwill. In front of it says Tom, right? And this one says deck the halls, and then follow up and says, Dear Tom, what can I say but you are the best of friends, by Susan. And then this something objects to the wording on this card, and they left with $100 bill. It says meow meow with meow meows of holly. She objects to the wording on this card with the bow wow wows. It's not a bow wow wows, it's a cat. And then additional letter on this particular card that says, Tom, this book had meaning for you. I want you to have it, by Susan. So it's basically this particular book or this particular card has been given to some other person. This is a letter to Tom from Susan. Okay. This is the particular card. It says, that's actually sad. It says, I'm never getting a gift again. This was my reminder to stop chasing, and I owe it all to Susan. Thanks, girl. Or say he might have. We don't know. We don't know that he just gave it away. It's really tough to give someone, like a girl giving a guy a gift. Might be worth something. Okay, so we got, this is the last one. It's basically a sheet of paper. Okay, this is a sheet of paper, like all crumpled notebook paper, and there are 7 bullets right there. It says, number 1, that says, what is heaven like? That's label number 2. Number 2 says, is every going to heaven? And it's label number 3. 3 says, where is heaven? That's number 1. And then number 4 says, can people in heaven see what you are doing? Which is number 7. Very curious. Number 5 says, what are you going to do in heaven? Which is number 4. Number 6, can you recognize people in heaven? Which is number 6. And number 7 says, when you died, are the same age in heaven? And do you age? Or something like that. So the circles of 1 to 7 next to it is probably like the order it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be, where is heaven? And then followed by, what is heaven like? And then followed by, is every games, it's either going or games, but I'm assuming going to heaven. Is ever going to heaven? And then number 4 would have been, what are you going to do in heaven? And number 5, when you die, are the same age in heaven or do you age? That's number 5. Number 6 is, can you recognize people in heaven? Number 7, can people in heaven see what you are doing? That's a very philosophical thing to do, the heaven thing. What is definitely heaven like? So in the comments said, what are these weird gray numbers? How is the first one work less than the third one? I'm going to assume that they wrote out the questions as they thought of them, but decided to ask them in a different order. Probably preparing for some type of ministry. Yeah, that's basically what it is. And then some of the ones answered that says, speaking in authority, I could definitely say that there's no aging in heaven, unless you're like a toddler, in which you age until you submit a requisition to halt your aging. True. I always thought the soul goes to heaven. The soul wanders around in limbo until it gets a rightful place in heaven. Might be so. In heaven, everything is fine. Okay. 1 here and beyond here. 2 here and beyond here. That's the, I think this is the question. 2 is, it's ever going, 1 is, where is heaven? Here and beyond here. 2 is every going to heaven? It says mother. 3 says, where is heaven? Oh wait, I can't even see. What is something? Where is heaven? Here, never here. 2 would have been, what is heaven like? Mother. And then 3 would be like, where is it? Is everyone going to heaven? Answer is yes. 4 says, where are you going to do in heaven? B. Simply B. Number 5 says, when do you die? Are you the same age as heaven or do you age? That's an answer is no. Number 6 is, can you recognize people in heaven? Yeah, you can recognize, according to Wild Witch. And 7 says, can people in heaven see what you're doing? And the question is, can you see what you are doing? Well, that completely answers the question with a question that says, can you see what, and you see what you're doing? It says, can you recognize people? Well, can people in heaven see what you're doing? And answer the question with the question. It says, can you see what you are doing? First to you. Well, that's everything in r/FoundPaper. Wraps up the episode of Real Talk. Well, it's so awesome that I finally made this episode into three continuous shots, so that I'll put this whole thing in one and you'll have an episode for you. That's what I'm talking about. Alright guys, that is the end of episode 6. I'll see you next year, because I have 6 more episodes, so I'm gonna have to pause myself for this final season because I had to deal with some real life stuff. But and also going to go to some place for the next day. Okay? It's gonna be more of that one once we hit another episode of a special episode of Going Sleep. Alright now. Goodbye everyone. And take care.